Hello, welcome back to my review of Shockwave, War for Cybertron Shockwave. Before we get started, let's get a little background. Shockwave, in almost all the series, G1 forward, he is a mad scientist who does experiments with other Cybertronians. He has done, one of his most known experiment is the one in Transformers the video game, where he kidnaps the Dinobots and gives them their monstrous dino modes. So now that we're done with that, let's do a side comparison. Here is War for Cybertron, Siege, Optimus Space Upgrade, Optimus Prime. As you can tell, they're both large. Alright. Yoink. Now let's get to the normal version of him, without all his attachments. So I'm just going to take off all his attachments, unplug the hose. Normally the hose goes here, but since I've played with it a lot, it's become loose, so I plug it into different ports, such as this one right here. Little detail, cannons. There's a landing gear there as well. Alright, so here's the normal ship, if you just flip it around, put down the landing gear, plug it in the hose, you get his original space gun. Pow. Space gunness. Alright, let's do a quick size comparison with Raconite. There. This is a leader class. The only reason this is a leader class is because of the bits. This is the deluxe class. Alright. Before we get into the main robot, let's look at the bits, and I'll transform them into whatever murder hoverboard they turn into. Alright, so, this is the front bit. To make the murder hoverboard, you want to have these turrets facing the bottom. Have them split open for now, so you can plug in these. Untab these from the things that'll eventually become feet. Fold in the wings. Tab this little 5mm port into that right there on both of the sides. And tab it in, and you'll have this little thing for now. Then you see this right there. That tab, that plugs in right there, and that tabs in right here, and you get his murder hoverboard. And it's a cool little hoverboard. Let's just do a quick size comparison to normal that. Alright, I'm going to put this off to the side, and I am going to transform this guy. Okay, first thing you want to do is flip in the landing gear, which I already did. You want to unplug the hose, fold in these wings so they're flat. Then you want to open this up. I'm gonna stand him up so you can see. You fold his arms down. Fold up his backpack thing again and collapse it onto his back. And you're left with this. You fold down what used to be the cockpit, split his legs, lengthen them, because there's this little slidey thing which moves, and little hidden detail right there, little thruster that bit. You fold this, and this tab is going to plug in there, and there's this tab right there, which will plug into that. Then you flip the legs so they're facing forward, plug in the hose, flip out his head, and you got Shockwave. This is one of my favorite Transformers. In almost every single series, other than IDW, which explained how he got this, basically, he's a Cyclops, and there's some nice slight piping. Don't mind, you can see how that flips in and out. Let's compare this to his teammate, Sound Blaster. This is a leader class. This is a Voyager class. They're about the same size and height. This one just has more girth. Let's move him off to the side. Okay, let's get his little hoverboard. Basically, you're able to... There's that little tab right there and that peg. The peg goes in there and the tab goes back here. You gotta... excuse. Basically, I'm gonna position it where he's able to be on it, like the mad scientist he is, and that looks awesome. I'm gonna fold in that foot a bit. That looks awesome. Alright. Time to armor the main robot up. First thing you want to do is remove this. Just gonna stand him. And then get the hoverboard all taken apart. For this, you want to fold in the turrets and make it so the turrets face the bottom away from these bits. Open this up, grab this guy. Backpack, I'm just gonna pull it out to show it. There's these tabs right there. They go here. You plug them in. Make sure you avoid the hose. And once they're plugged in, you lay it flat. You have to make sure these bits are facing back. And you have his backpack all done. Let's do his foot bits. Fold out the wing. I'm just going to put that off to the side for now. Put that over there for now. Fold out the wing. Put that there. Again, the peg and there will plug, slide, giving a nice murder toes. And then murder toes. Then these bits, they require a bit of transformation. Pull this down, turn it. This down, turn it, and plug them into his shoulders. Give me a second to get some effects parts. You can plug them onto all of his guns and they actually will stick with this gun, so he can be blushing. And you can see that small peg right there. That should be able to plug there. It actually does. Then you have one there. You can have him getting slashed or something. There you go. Let's compare him to Megatron without his sword, since I don't want to have the sword. Yeah, he's considerable size. Those help a lot. Oh, fun thing you can do with the armor. Let's get this prepared. Take off all the armor bits, except the backpacks, and actually, let's take off the backpack too. I'm going to put Shockwave away. Okay. Tab there. Tab there. Whoop. Where's the other foot? Aha! Tab there. Tab here. Boom. You got that. Then, haha, these don't plug in since his shoulders are a bit thick. So, you just transform his things. You could plug them in up here if you wanted. Yes, it'll be a bit difficult, but let's take off the fusion cannon just to make it easier. You can plug it into his wrist. I'm going to put the end there. Plug it into his wrist. And he has these guns. This, I'm just going to show it off with the fusion cannon. That can plug in there. Then I can close up a bit and fusion cannon-ish bit thingy. Welp, that's basically all I can say about him for now. So, might as well do a skit. Megatron, what are you doing with my armor? I was just trying it out. It seemed fun. I mean, guns. Pew. Don't you have your fusion cannon? Yes. You have it now. Oh yes. Double guns. Long live the king.